What's up, everybody? Welcome to Diamond Owl Studios, the #1 place on the planet for music reactions. I'm your host, Paper Chase, and today I brought two very lovely guests with me.
I'm Eliana.
Hey, I'm Amber.
And Eliana and Amber are about to listen to Ren for the very first time. That's right, Ren. First time reaction. You guys have never heard of this guy, right?
Never.
No.
I promise I haven't.
No, I love the intro that you gave, so yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I didn't tell him much. I said, hey, this guy's different, very introspective.
Up my alley.
He makes all kinds of music, so this isn't gonna define his genre by any means, but it is super interesting. It's like nothing I've ever heard, and I think you guys are gonna love it. So,
Sweet.
without further ado, actually, before we start, guys, hit that like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel right now, or I will haunt you. Okay, let's get into it.
Oh no, come on.
Oh, I can't wait for this. This is gonna be so good. I can already tell that this is gonna be such a good reaction. Okay, before we get into the nitty gritty, what's your guys' just first impression of what's going on?
At the very beginning, I could not tell like what he was gonna start like going into after the guitar stopped playing. I was like, it's hard for me to figure out like a song that he's gonna sing to with all of the chords that he was playing. So.
Fair?
I definitely feel like I'm gonna cry in like a minute. Just give me like a minute to listen, and I'm gonna be like, ooh, yeah.
I'll be honest with you. No, I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not even
Don't say
fucking
it. Don't say it.
anything.
Let me
I-
just react.
I
And don't
always
mind
just
my
give away
tears. Like,
stuff.
can you just like not like?
Yeah, hey, bring a
Do
tissue
we
in
have
here.
tissues? Like,
I don't need tissues. I wipe my own tears. It's fine.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, you're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that, I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore.
Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
All right, perfect time to pause. What you guys thinking?
Well, first of all, I hear an accent, like a pretty heavy accent. Do you know where he's from?
Yeah, he's from the UK.
Okay. Okay. I was
Remind
like,
you of
it
someone you know?
sounds like a little. It sounds like a little Scottish. Also, I really like the whole play on like the devil and angel kind of vibe. Like, I really like that. It kind of reminds me of like NF or that one song. It was like Somebody Save Me by Eminem or something like that. That one's a good one, and it kind of reminds me of that kind of vibe, and I like it.
Okay. Amber,
I've got a lot of thoughts.
you got a lot of. Do you want to save it till the end and kind of unpack it all, or?
I'll just make a quick one and then yes, please. So as a former therapist, and someone who's dealt with like, you know, not even like angel devil in my sense, but it's like the depression and the manic side or whatever, however you want to see this, you know, or multiple personalities, whatever. It's kind of like, oh God, I've been there, and it's like, oh wait, but I've been there, and I have a lot more to say on that.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think
good.
that, I mean, there's a lot to touch on with it. And I think that what's so beautiful about that first verse is even if you're not, even if you haven't struggled with like any type of depression or whatever on a deeper level like this, you can still relate to this because everybody has that inner battle of like, you know, one side telling you like, you're a failure, you suck. And the other side telling you, no, like the positive side. So I think that's what's beautiful about his music is
So good.
there's a lot. He'll tell you a little bit about his story at the end of the song, but everybody can relate to it.
I mean, it's just like, why is music not being made more about like mental health? And I love like the whole element of just like the background, and he's like in this like space of like emptiness, and he's got this like, I mean, I'm assuming maybe he's coming from like the psych hospital. I used to work in a psych hospital as a therapist, so like it's speaking to me.
I think that you are going to love Ren. Like past this song
I
too.
am.
Even past this song, all of it. He writes so. His music is beautiful. That's all I'll
I'm
say.
excited. Okay, let's go.
Let's get into it.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason. Beheading all kings, I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal.
And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as Hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate to different sides. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Well, there you go. That's Ren.
Okay, Ren, you're on my Spotify.
Yeah.
Go
You were
off,
on
Ren.
my,
Yeah.
I just want to hug you.
I'm so glad you liked it.
Sorry, I just literally cried.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of takes the words out of you because you get so into it. And then you're like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know.
I have a lot to say. Go ahead. Oh my God, let me not take your space. Go.
Honestly, no words. Like the way that kind of just brought out the insides, and then like he talked about like we're human. Like it doesn't compare to like gods or anything like that. It's just like you feel your emotions how you do, and you don't have to pretend to be angelic or just take your time and enjoy yourself. Like just enjoy yourself in that moment and feel your energy as calm. And I feel like that's kind of what I've done. That's how I got through, like, because I've gone through depression myself. And so I was like, the best way to go through it is to just accept it. And it's easier said than done, of course. But I feel like just going forward with peace was the best decision that I've ever made to get myself out of a hard situation with dealing with an angel and a demon each year. So
I love that. So I'm like a little slower just responding because I'm like, I like really took that in. Like I'm like not even just like my therapy background, but I also have like just a lot of like personal and familial things that like I've watched and I've seen, and I worked in an emergency room in the psych department, and like, you know, and I battled things myself, and it's kind of like honestly, I almost feel like I'm battling right now where it's like this push and pull of like, okay, I'm gonna do this really great thing, but ooh, yeah, I kind of have depression over here, but actually I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna go do this super fun thing. Yeah, I have anxiety. But actually, you know, it's just like this push and pull that I think a lot of us feel at some points in our life. But he did it so beautifully that it was like, but at the end of the day, like we're all humans. Like we all experience this shit.
Yeah, I love what he said about it not being, you know, a battle. It's not a war you can win. It's a dance that
It's a dance.
that everybody's gonna deal with. The battle between dark, the pendulum swinging
Yeah.
from dark to light. You know, and I feel like that's one of the most relatable things of the human experience that
Totally.
everybody deals with. And the way he captured it, like a lot of artists will try to throw in like this introspective song that you're like, all right, come on, bro. Like we know that like somebody wrote this and your publicist told you to put out. He writes it from such like a deep part that I feel like that's
was
why
real.
it's just so like you grasp to it and you get lost in it because it's just so real, so raw.
You know, like
Yeah.
the Joker movie, the one with
Jared Leto.
oh nope. The one that unfortunately passed.
Dark Knight with God, oh my
The one that was
God.
like very mental health heavy.
not Joaquin Phoenix.
Well, he wasn't that one, so maybe he didn't die. I'm sorry. Ooh.
No, you're
No,
thinking
you're
of
thinking of the guy. Wasn't
God,
he in
oh
like?
my God, what's
No, I'm thinking of the one
Am
that's
I
like
thinking of,
newer.
like- Oh,
He's like newer, and it had this very like mental health aspect to it.
Oh.
It came out, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago.
wasn't
7.
Are you talking about like the actor that was in like 100 Things I
Oh my
Hate
god,
About
I
You
have
or
no
something
idea.
like that?
All I know that it was like super. It was like the Joker before the second Joker came out, but it was like recent, and it was like it was subtly all about like his mental health and how he got to be the Joker.
Oh,
And there
I
was this
see.
moment in the movie where he's like,
You're talking about the movie Joker. You are talking about Joaquin Phoenix. Okay.
"Thank you."
Sorry.
What?
For some reason, I was so because I don't relate that to Batman at all. So
No, I know. I
you're
watched.
right.
I don't even get to those series, but like that one was just like hit me, and I watched it, and I was bawling my eyes out. Whatever. But it reminds me of this moment where he's standing in front of the mirror in a bathroom, and he's just like done all this like crazy stuff, and like clearly he's like psychotic at the time, and done all this crazy stuff, and there's this like really beautiful cinematic moment where he steps back from the mirror, and he's just like, I'm just gonna like dance with the fact that this is my life and I'm human. And he just dances, and it's like has this beautiful like melody to it, and like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so powerful where I'm like, yeah, you just kind of have to dance with it.
Do you think it was like out of a place of like disassociation?
Oh
or
yeah, I
do
think
you-
there's a
yeah.
combination. Yes, 100%. I think it was totally dissociated, but also it was just like there's
It was
nothing else to do
peaceful,
right
yeah.
now. I feel peaceful in the moment, and that's what I'm gonna do, even though I'm like totally having a psychotic episode. But like, yeah,
That was like the perfect anti-hero movie. Like just like taking this evil villain and like sympathizing
breaking down his
for him.
childhood. If you break down your childhood, I'm like, wow. Like on a date, like tell me about your childhood. Great. I'll ignore all of your red flags. It's fine.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, like I said at the beginning of this video, is Ren's catalog is huge. Like he's actually an insanely talented rapper.
Amazing.
He has a band. He just makes so much different types of music. Like it's really, like every time he drops a new song, it's like you have no idea what the fuck you're getting at all. And this is one of the ones I like to show people at first because it's really super introspective. It makes you think, it makes you feel. And then, but as you dive into his catalog, you're gonna feel every emotion. You're gonna like party, he does it all. So
Love.
I really encourage you guys to check out Ren. And you guys, if you're watching this and you don't know who Ren is, we are not a substitute for original content. So go support Ren and listen to his stuff. And last thing I want to say before we get out of here, guys, is I'm going to try to strategically drop this video before we are out there. But just a reminder, we're going to be out in the UK on May 26th, and then we'll be in Manchester May 29th. through June. So we're gonna be hitting up Ren's show. We're gonna be hanging out with Black Pegasus, going to his show with Knox Hill. So come say what's up, guys. Firm handshake from me. I'll promise you that. And we can have a drink or two. Have a good time. It'll be a lot of fun. Also, go follow these ladies. They were so much fun. I'm gonna put their details down in the video. So just scroll down there, click, go to their Instagrams, whatever other links we put, and show some support. Yep. Thank you guys.
for having us.
Thank you.
Of
Yeah.
course, you guys
This
are
is super
awesome.
fun.
Yeah.
I went through just a roller coaster of emotions. Now I'm just gonna go cry in my car.
Like from what does the fox say to
To this,
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely completely
I was like, oh, I'm feeling
a
it.
roller coaster of emotions going on in the studio, guys. But that's what it's all about. We cry, we laugh, we get mad, everything. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.